Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 10th through the 16th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. Where's my girl? She was just there. She vanished. Anyways, the overall energy for the reading, the Two of Cups. Love. It's like I'm watching a soap opera here. What is going on? I don't even want to... I kind of brushed the surface, scanning a little bit through the reading, and I'm like, uh-oh. Does look a little bit like a soap opera. But, so, okay, we're talking about a relationship you may have with someone. Doesn't have to be romantic. We could be talking about any type of a dynamic, friendship, family, co-worker, I don't know. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Okay, so it looked good. It looked good. There's definitely a commitment at play. You're showing up as kind of clear about it, where you stand, what this means for you, what it's about, you know, all of that. Even learning from this experience, this dynamic as you go. Okay, so everything looks good there. Now, in the current situation, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. So it's looking like you've been working on something here, potentially on that dynamic, up until, let's say there's levels to it, right? So you've been working level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Well, at level, let's say 7, it feels like it stops for some reason. I'm not seeing it necessarily as that's it, that's all there is to it, from level 1 to level 7 and game over, you know, you're done here. I'm not seeing it as that. I'm just seeing a sudden stop to it. I'm not seeing a continuation of the levels either, but that doesn't mean there isn't one. So for now, that's all I'm seeing. Level 1 to level 7, let's say. That's where this is at, and then a sudden stop. Okay. Now, I don't know what the fuck that means, but we'll see. In the immediate future, the Six of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Page of Swords. Okay, so show me a soul connection here and show me deception over it. It's like, especially in someone's actions, it's like I'm promising you, you know, 100 roses, that I'll bring you 100 roses if you cook me dinner tonight. And you cook me dinner, the best dinner I've ever had, and then I bring you a dandelion. I don't know, 1 even, at least if it was 100. So it's like, I'm not, you know, I'm lying. I'm not sticking to what I said. I'm not, you know, so that's kind of how this is presented here, the soul connection. So I don't know what we're talking about, but okay, let's clarify. Let's do the Two of Cups. For the Two of Cups, you get the King of Swords, the Death card, the Temperance card. Huh. Well, that's why there's that sudden stop to level 7. I hate these types of, because it's very hard to explain these types of things. But, you know, at some point I think the message is revealed. You are shown up here in this dynamic, in this commitment to someone. You're shown up in it. You're present in there. You're there. And then I see your energy, and your energy stopped participating, stopped being present, stopped a while ago. You're not with it anymore. You're here physically, you're just not with it. So you're here, but you're not here with this one. If that's you, and I think it's you. Let's do the King of Swords in the recent past. The Ten of Wands, the Strength card, the Chariot. Something got very, very hard. Your being with it got very, very difficult, very hard. So it's like, so I'm not gonna. I'll still be here. I'm, you know, present. I'm right here. But, yeah, no. Okay. Let's do the Page of Pentacles, the World card, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't understand, because you're showing me, you keep on pointing towards stop, stop, stop. Something stopped. You stopped. Your energy stopped. Physically, no. Physically, there's a continuation. There's a, you've never left anywhere. You're here. I'm not seeing necessarily a reason for, one, the stop, two, the continuation. Why are you still here? I'm not seeing a reason for any one of those. I could take it as, energetically speaking, your experience here is done. You're done. You know, you got everything that you needed to get from this experience. This experience got everything it needed to get from you. Done. But other than that, I still see a little bit of, let's keep going. And I'm like, but energetically, you're not. And then, oh, how does this play through for so long under these energies? I don't understand. For the Four of Wands, you get the Seven of Pentacles, level 7. Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. It stopped at level 7. So are there only 7 levels to this then? It stopped. You stopped. You're still there. They're still there. Everybody's still there. Physically, it's like nothing happened. For the Eight of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Four of Swords. Well, with this one, you're kind of giving me a sense of, because I have to. You know, because I still have to show up for this. Okay. Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Let's do the Ten of Cups. You get the Queen of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Seven of Wands. But then this energy that is at the other end of this, they're here too, but they're not. Or is this them then? This reading just is taking me all over the map. Why is this showing up like this over and over again? It's here but not here, here but not here. This energy shows up as not wanting to be here. But they're still here. Oh man, you're killing me here. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. Who the hell is forcing you to be here? Because that's the thing. I'm not seeing that type of an energy of I'm feeling like I'm forced to be here. No, it's willingly. Willing participants of being here even though you're not here. For the Five of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Is this a peaceful type of a transitional split of some sort? Or because it's starting to feel more and more that way, in the sense of I do see some damage that's been done here. It's the first time that I'm seeing quite the damage, and then that's where it stops. The involvement, the what you put into this energetically from you, what you bring to this, it's no longer there. I don't think it's there on their side either. I think when that damage fell to the ground, everything stopped. However, the continuation aspect seems to be a sense of maybe you do have to, you know, work together somehow, or find a way to still work together. Maybe this is a work project and you're not done with the project even though you're done with each other. I don't know. Maybe this is a separation of some sort and there's kids involved. And for the sake of that, let's, you know, I don't know. Something. There seems to be... Level 7 was it. That's it. But you're still showing up. Both sides now. I see both sides showing up for this. And kind of evenly too. Where it gives me a sense of a peaceful separation of some sort. hopefully. If that's the case. For the Six of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I get complete changes over this soul connection, like complete changes, where maybe you try to make it under the label of let's give you. I don't want to go there, but it's the most obvious one. Under the label of, married. And then the minute that broke, maybe you made it work as best friends or something. Because it changes. Something changes here completely. But it is coming through with a big ass sense of for the better. For everybody involved. There's still the soul connection here. There's still that feeling of you're part of my soul family, I'm part of yours. We're doing good here, but it's different, completely different. It changed. It definitely took a turn for the better. So something shifted here big time for this dynamic. You with it, individually and then together. For the Five of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Seven of Cups. One of you has a problem with the change, though. They're not putting it out there. They're not letting it be known. But they have a problem with, not necessarily with, because through this change comes a sense of also moving on, also kind of splitting ways. Even though you still find a common ground, but you're kind of splitting ways from what used to be. And one of the energies here, which I don't know who that is, whether you or the opposite of you, has an issue, but not necessarily with the other energy moving on, with them moving on, themselves. They're like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't understand. So there seems to be a little bit of a sense of frustration on their end, that they have to even be in this position of moving on. So with that could come a sense of regret. Did I fuck up here? I don't know. Let's do the Page of Swords. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Fool. Yeah, I think it does, because that energy immediately comes back with the sense of restoration over this. Like, let's fix this. Let's get it back to where it was. Let's get it back under the same label that we started this at, not under the one that we've just built. So, it's like a boomerang, this reading. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's a sense of peacefulness with it. There's, like, I'm seeing these energies, the level 1 to level 7 where it stopped, and then I see the damage, and I'm like, oh, shit. But the way that it's kind of worked around, there's a sense of peacefulness with it. There's even a sense of eagerness, like, oh, this is nice to deal with, which is not something you hear a lot when there is a sense of separation involved. It's not, I can't wait to talk to whoever to establish blah, 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 to sign divorce papers or whatever. I don't know. But with this one, it comes through as that. Like, no, it's cool. It's cool. And it's not only on one end, it's on both ends, until one end definitely flips the switch a little bit, which is somewhere around here in the immediate future. So. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.